What is up, guys? We're back with another video, and today we're taking a look at this chair right here that I'm sitting in. This is the Hbada E3. And full disclosure, they did send this over to review, but of course, all the opinions in this video are my own from my experience using this chair. So let's go ahead and take a look. To go over some specs and color options really quickly, Hbada suggests that you're 300 pounds or under for this chair. So if you're over that, it may not be the best thing. Now, color options, I have the gray version here, which I think looks awesome. But if gray is not your thing, they also are going to offer it in black as well as a pink color. Most of the chair is going to be made of a nylon breathable mesh, which is not only comfortable, but like I said, it is going to be breathable. So most gaming chairs out there are made of like these thick, heavy cushions. And while they are comfortable, after a long gaming session, you just kind of feel like you're just super hot and you're kind of just stuck and sticky in this chair. With the breathable mesh, you don't get that. So your long gaming sessions are going to be a lot more comfortable. We do have lumbar support for the chair, and it's probably going to be the first thing you notice when you go ahead and sit down, because it kind of like catches your lower back and it's just instantly comfortable as soon as you sit down. Now, this is going to be adjustable. I do feel it's a little bit finicky because sometimes it clicks in and locks and sometimes it doesn't. So you kind of have to play around with it. So we can go ahead and move forward. So I'm all the way forward, but then I can move it all the way back, and that click means that it's locked in place and it's not going to move. And you kind of have to just make sure that it gets to a point where it clicks, and now I'm locked and it's not moving. But if I move it forward, it's going to go out. So then if I move back, it's unlocked. So you want to get it to where you want. And now we can see that we're locked. Now it's also going to go up and down. And the same thing, you just have to make sure it clicks in so it's locked. So I can go up, and now again, it's locked. But if I go up a little bit more, it unlocks. And now, let's see, there it goes, unlocks. Maybe it doesn't, there it goes, it goes down. So like I said, it's a little bit finicky. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but if I go up a little bit, it's gonna lock. And again, you can adjust this depending on your body and what's comfortable for you. Another thing that I like is these side pieces here. You can actually just push them in a little bit and give you more of a snug fit. So again, depending on what's comfortable for you, you can go ahead and just get that really nice snug fit. It kind of feels like somebody's hugging you almost, but it's incredibly comfortable. When it comes to adjusting the headrest here, we can move it up or down, and we can angle it forward and back. So to move it up and down, you kind of just pull on it. So you can see it goes up quite high. So if you are a tall person, you know, you're going to be able to fit in this chair no problem and get that good headrest. And again, we can just go ahead and move it down. Now, angling it is kind of the same thing. So we can just angle this way and angle back down. And then for me, I would probably set this just like that, nice and very comfortable. When it comes to our armrests here, they do have this sort of soft touch finish on them. They're actually really comfortable if your arm's resting on it. So I definitely like that. Now, these are designed as 6D mechanical armrests. So you can go back, you can go forward, you can of course go up, and you can go down. You can also go in and back out, which is great. But these have one trick up their sleeve. So if I'm sitting here and I'm on my phone, let me actually grab my phone here. If I'm sitting here on my phone, I'm bent over, and that's just not really comfortable or good for my back at all. So what this does, this actually gives me this. So these, you know, there's buttons on the side, they just go up like this. And now when I have my phone, it's going to be right here in front of me. So I can easily, you know, read messages if I'm playing a game. If I have a mobile game console, I'm right here and I'm not bent over. That's the biggest thing. So it's definitely going to help your back, but it's actually really comfortable here as well. One thing that I didn't like about these armrests is that while I can move them up, I really can't move them down all that much. And for some people, you might run into an issue with your desk. So if I go in here, I'm kind of hitting my desk already, and I feel like I'm pretty far away from my keyboard. Now, luckily, I have a standing desk, so I can move this up a little bit and move in, because this is kind of how I like to sit, you know, like this. And with some people who have desks that can't move up and down, these might get in the way, so definitely be aware of that. Like I said, luckily, I have a sit-stand desk that's motorized, so I can, you know, move it up or down to my liking. While we are here at the desk, one thing I really like about these armrests that I really haven't seen in other chairs in general is that this section is just raised just a little bit. So it sort of cups your elbows here, and it just makes you feel really comfortable, like your arm's not gonna fall off, and it just provides just that little bit extra comfort and just really holds in your arms here. So I definitely like that. Adjusting the chair up and down is really easy. So we actually have two levers here on the side. The one towards the back, that's gonna adjust up or down. So if I just press it up, you can see that we go down, and this is going to be the lowest setting. If I press it up, that is going to be the highest setting. We can also adjust the seat base here as well. So that front lever, we just push that up and we can move forward and we can move back. So really easy to do, as I have the lever pushed up here. And then once we lock it, we just press it down, and now we're locked into place and we aren't moving. Of course, we are going to get some recline with this chair as well. Now I have it locked, so if I push back, I'm not reclining or anything like that. Now that lever that's closest towards the back that we use to go up and down, if you pull it out, that is going to go ahead and unlock the recline. So I can just go back now, and this is full recline here. As you can see, you know, I can just relax. And one thing that's great is that the armrests go back with it. So again, if I do have my phone mobile gaming console here, you know, I'm looking like this. I'm not looking down and hurting my back. Just a very comfortable way to relax. The kicker here is that we actually get a footrest that pulls out just like this. We flip it over, we pull it out here, and now I can really just go ahead and relax. Again, this is gonna be great for watching media. If you just wanna relax, if you're playing a mobile game console. The actual rests there, they're like this softer kind of fabric. It feels really good. And this is just the best way to lounge around, watch a movie, take a 5-minute nap. It is just so comfortable sitting here like this. When it comes to our wheels here, they are the kind of standard wheels you find on most chairs these days. Now I'm on carpet, and as you can see, you know, this moves around quite easily here on carpet, but if you're on hardwood or something like that, it's gonna move around even easier. As we come to the end here, I have to say that I really do like this chair. And the biggest thing, of course, for me is going to be comfort. I sit in front of this computer for hours at a time, and I need something that it's going to be comfortable so I don't have to get up and I can just be in my work or playing games for a long period of time. And this chair definitely delivers on that. I think the biggest thing for me is this lumbar support. It's actually the first thing I really noticed when I sat in this chair for the first time. It's unlike any other lumbar support I've really used in the past on a chair, and it just feels so good. On top of that, you can like really lock it in and get that tight, snug feel. So really, really like that. And of course, with this chair, there's so many things that are adjustable. That lumbar support, we can move it up and down. We can move it forward and back. Same thing with the chair, up and down. These armrests, you know, so much functionality. And again, the killer thing with these armrests that I haven't seen in a whole lot of chairs is that you can go like that, and now when I'm reading text or playing a game or have a controller in my hand, I'm not bent over and having bad posture and hurting my back and things like that. This chair is just awesome. They kind of just thought about everything with this chair, so I really, really like that. Also, we have the breathable mesh. I've been a mesh fan for so long because those big gaming chairs, while they are kind of comfy and everything like that, you just get so hot sitting there. It's just one of those things, you get really, really hot sitting there. With the breathable mesh, you just don't get that. So I'm a huge fan of that. And again, it's not to say that this chair is not comfortable. It's extremely comfortable here as well. So if you are looking for an awesome chair, whether you're a gamer, whether it's just for the office, this is going to be one that I definitely recommend. Now, I will have a link below where you can go ahead and pick this up, but go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think of this chair and if you would pick this over a traditional gaming chair.